Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David Brooks, the Cadillac Counselor, coming at you to tell you a little bit what's going on my mind. And I'm gonna tell you today what's going on my mind is people be lying. You know what I mean? Like it's just the way it is, man. I've noticed in the criminal world and in addiction, lying is the biggest issue that is coming up. People get all caught up about drug this and drug that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, drug addiction is nothing but a symptom. It will always be a symptom. It is never the problem. And I'm going to tell you, lying is a really big problem that goes much deeper than addiction. And I'm going to tell you why. So, when we start looking at addiction, we start looking at this perpetuative thinking that goes into wanting to continue to get a substance that makes us feel good. But I'm going to tell you this, people might not think so, but I'm going to say it. Lying is a bigger addiction than even drugs because sometimes, and for most of my clients, and I'm going to tell you just for me personally, lying is one of the hardest things to break. My wife even tells me, like, why did you lie about that? Like, what was the reason? Why did you lie on that? And sometimes I lie, especially me. I'm just saying me. I lie about things that don't even need to have a lie attached to it. But I will tell you the thing with addiction, why lying is so big. A lot of times, especially when in recovery, people are constantly trying to figure out how they can get a little bit more time and to use or to relapse. So what they do normally is they will start lying. They will say this took a little longer. This ride to work is not 30 minutes now, it's 45 minutes. Need to get gas. I mean, there's all types of things that people say because they are trying to get an extra amount of time that they can go into a relapse. Because once you get to that 45 minutes or an hour of unaccountable time, that's when it's really hard to stay sober. And so a lot of the times we create these pathways so that we can have more ability and accessibility to things and time so that we can kind of fulfill our addictive nature. People lie about video games, people lie about working out, whether or not how much time they put into it, because it is very addictive. If we keep talking about lying as just as part of the addiction, that's whenever we have the biggest problem. So, when it comes to lying, and I will tell you this is just my recovery, this is not your recovery. But whenever it comes to the point where I start lying about where I'm going, what I'm doing, and the things that I say, a lot of times those are some of the precursors to relapse. And I will tell anybody out there that is struggling to find themselves in recovery, especially from mental health and addiction, is first look at the lies. How many times are you lying? What are you lying for? And what are those reasons? And I'm going to tell you the hardest thing about this video is the ones that need it the most will lie to themselves and say they don't lie. But it's the ones that need it the most will lie to themselves and say they don't lie. First of all, you are lying. Admit it. Until you admit that you are a liar, you will never change the behavior of lying. The second thing is be accountable to your lies. If you're not accountable to your lies, they will continue to happen. And the third thing is stop lying. It's just that easy. But I'm going to tell you, the hard part is understanding what is the mindset and what is the belief system behind lying. I know for me, it's very difficult for me to deal with pain. So a lot of times I lie to relieve pain, either pain in doing extra work that I don't want to do or dealing with emotion. And what I would say is a lot of times people just lie so that they don't have to hurt anymore. You're not protecting anybody. Stop saying that. People say, oh, I lied to protect someone. That's a lie. You lie because it makes you feel better. It makes you not have to deal with something in the moment. And the way that we lie is we put things off so that it looks like procrastination instead of just a bold-faced lie. But people, let's be honest, lying is the hardest part about recovery. Point blank. I'm David Brooks, the Cadillac Counselor, just reaching out to you to tell you a little piece of my mind. And today, let's stop lying. All right? Take it easy. Bye.